All right, let's talk about the next big thing from Samsung. I know, the Galaxy S26 Ultra is still a ways out, but the rumor mill is already going crazy. Today, we're going to dive into the early leaks because they're suggesting this isn't just your standard yearly update. Oh no, this could be something much, much bigger. So if there's one thing to take away from all the early whispers, it's this. We're looking at a major, major jump. You know those years with the small, tiny little updates? Yeah, forget about those. The buzz is that Samsung is getting ready for a massive leap forward in 2026. So, a major jump ahead. What does that actually mean? What could possibly make this phone a real game changer? Well, let's break it down and see what the leaks are telling us.
It really boils down to three main things. We're talking more power under the hood, a camera that's getting a serious intelligence upgrade, and an AI that isn't just some feature, but is woven into the very DNA of the phone.
Okay, first things first, let's talk about the look and feel, right? The design and the display. This is the stuff you're going to see and touch every single day. And it sounds like Samsung is aiming for an even more premium and polished feel. The keyword here really seems to be refinement. We're hearing about a new titanium alloy frame, which could make it even lighter, a slimmer body, and get this, ultra-thin bezels. That's just going to make that huge 6.9-inch screen feel like it's all display. Then you add in the matte glass back and those cool floating camera rings, and it's all adding up to a very clean, super high-end look. And whoa, check this out. This could be one of the biggest upgrades to the display. Over 3,000 nits of peak brightness. What does that mean for you? Well, it means incredible visibility outdoors. You know that struggle when you're in direct sunlight and can't see your screen? Yeah, that could finally be a thing of the past. And look, it's not just about being crazy bright. The rest of the specs are absolutely top tier, just as you'd expect. That buttery smooth adaptive refresh rate, a ridiculously sharp QHD plus resolution, and the next-gen Gorilla Armor 2 for protection. Basically, it's the whole shebang for a flagship display. Okay, so the outside is looking great, but what about the engine under the hood? Let's talk about what's going to make this thing fly. The performance, and of course, the battery. So at the core of this beast, we're expecting the next generation Snapdragon 8 Gen 5. You pair that with up to 16 gigabytes of RAM and maybe even UFS 5.0 storage. I mean, this thing is shaping up to be an absolute powerhouse. That new storage would mean apps and files open in the blink of an eye. Plus, an improved thermal system? That's huge. It means the phone can go full throttle without getting super hot in your hands. And here's why you should care about those nerdy specs. It means a better experience every single day. We're talking lightning-fast apps, gaming that's just ridiculously smooth, and a phone that stays cool when you're pushing it hard. Okay, now this is a big one. For literally years, people have been asking Samsung for faster charging, and it looks like they might finally be listening. A jump to 65-watt wired charging is a massive improvement. It just means way, way less time being tethered to a wall outlet. And that super fast charging is going to be juicing up a big 5,000 milliamp hour battery. They're also supposedly adding some smart AI features to keep the battery healthy over time. So the goal is simple, a phone that charges up in a flash and then just keeps going all day, no matter what you throw at it. All right, now for what might be the single biggest part of this whole story, the AI experience. We're talking about a deep, deep integration of artificial intelligence across the entire phone. Yeah, the leaks are really pointing to a fundamental shift here. The idea is that AI isn't just going to be some button you press. It's supposed to be the actual foundation of how you use the phone, part of everything from taking photos to just getting stuff done. And in the camera, this is where it gets really exciting. AI Fusion sounds like it'll make your pictures just better. Night Vision 3.0? I mean, that could be incredible for low-light shots. And AI zoom refinement? Imagine those super long-distance shots being clean and sharp, not a blurry mess. This is where AI could deliver a huge leap in photo quality. And it goes way beyond the camera. Imagine a live translate that's even more seamless, smarter wallpapers that adapt to you, and the ability to control your phone completely hands-free. The whole goal seems to be a phone that anticipates what you need and just makes everything a little bit easier. So, after running through all these leaks, the refined design, the insane power, the deep focus on AI, we have to ask the big question, right? Is the S26 Ultra actually going to be worth all this hype? Let's just cut right to the chase. Do these early reports actually justify all the excitement we're seeing?
Based on everything we're hearing, the answer is a big, resounding yes. The combination of all these rumored upgrades points to a truly next-generation device.
And it's a yes because all the pieces just fit together perfectly. You're getting the absolute pinnacle of performance, a camera that's way smarter and cleaner thanks to AI, a more premium design, and an operating system with that artificial intelligence at its very core. It's the whole package.
So, look, the potential here is just enormous. If these leaks hold true, this could be one of the most significant upgrades to the Galaxy S series in years. The only question left is, can the final product actually deliver on this incredible promise? I guess only time will tell. Thanks for joining me.